This morning we are gathered at the General Assembly Hall, probably for the first time, and we thank the President of General Assembly for letting us use this conference hall and for being here with us this morning. It is my honor and privilege to welcome all of you to this conference in my capacity as the President of the conference and also on behalf of the Bureau, the Vice President from Brazil, Italy, the Republic of Poland, and the United Republic of Tanzania. I wish to express a profound appreciation for your cooperation and support in preparing for the conference, and I count on your continued cooperation in the next 3 days. Please, silence, please. Can I have a little silence, please? Thank you. Pursuant to Article 34, Paragraph 5 of the Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities, the necessary quorum for the meeting is 2/3 of the state parties. As there are 164 state parties to the Convention as of today, the quorum is 109 state parties. It was verified by the Secretariat that the required quorum for the conference is obtained. With this, may I now proceed to the second item on the agenda, which is the adoption of the agenda. May I take it that the conference wishes to adopt the provisional agenda as contained in document CRPD/CSP/2016/1? I see no objection. It is so decided. We now proceed to the next item on the agenda, namely the organization of work. The first thing on my list is NGO accreditation and registration. A list of non-governmental organizations requesting accreditation was circulated to all state parties on 16 May in accordance with the rules of procedure of the conference. The Secretariat has not received any notice against these applications. Therefore, it is understood that the list of NGO applications for accreditation is approved, and these NGOs may participate in this and future conferences of state parties as observers. I see no objection. It is so decided. In keeping with past practice, the conference also wishes to welcome participation by national human rights institutions and their Global Alliance of National Human Rights Institutions as observers. At the podium, I am very pleased to recognize His Excellency Mogens Lykketoft, President of General Assembly, Mr. Edmund Mollet, Chef de Cabinet of the Secretary General, and Ms. Maria Soledad Reyes, Chairperson of the Committee on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities. And I also extend a warm welcome to the representative of civil society organizations, Ms. Yeni Rosa Dimayanti from TCI Asia. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, one of the main pillars of the United Nations work is the protection and promotion of human rights. In this area, we have come a long way by adopting a number of major international conventions. The Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities was adopted by the UN General Assembly in 2006 and came into force 2 years later. I would like to extend my special welcome to 10 countries that ratified the CRPD since the last session. They are Bahamas, Madagascar, Trinidad and Tobago, Gambia, Democratic Republic of the Congo, São Tomé and Príncipe, Antigua and Barbuda, Sri Lanka, Brunei Darussalam, and Finland. Congratulations to all of them. To date, we have 164 state parties to the Convention committing to the rights and advancement of persons with disabilities and steadily moving towards our goal of the universal ratification. Ladies and gentlemen, this conference is held at an important juncture as we celebrate the 10th anniversary of the adoption of the Convention and set out to implement the 2030 Agenda and SDGs. Indeed, the conference provides state parties with opportunities to reflect on the experience and lessons learned over nearly 10 years and to identify gaps and move on to sharpen policies and improve practices to fully implement the CRPD for and with persons with disabilities. It is with this renewed commitment that our conference has an overarching theme of implementing the 2030 Development Agenda for all persons with disabilities, leaving no one behind. Also this year, following the opening, we will have an important event, that is the election of the 9 members of the Committee on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities. Thereafter, the conference will have the general debate, followed by 3 thematic roundtable discussions. The roundtables will focus on 3 topics issues, namely, eliminating poverty and inequality for all persons with disabilities, promoting the rights of persons with mental and intellectual disabilities, and enhancing accessibility to information and technology and inclusive development. On the last day, there will be an interactive dialogue with the UN system, where some key UN entities and individual mandate holders will present their work and initiatives to support member states in implementing the CRPD and to advance disability inclusive development in the context of the 2030 Agenda. Ladies and gentlemen, 164 ratifications represent 164 solemn commitments. Over the course of the past 10 years since the adoption of the CRPD, the international community has taken significant steps to advance its implementation. Progress has been made in many countries and by the United Nations.